Welcome to our channel. Today we're embarking on a cosmic journey through the perplexing landscapes of logic, time, and existence itself. Buckle up, because we're diving deep into the 7 most mysterious paradoxes of all time. These brain-bending enigmas have puzzled philosophers, scientists, and anyone who dares to ponder the fundamental nature of reality. Make sure to like and subscribe for more intriguing content. Our first stop brings us face to face with the ancient conundrum known as the liar paradox. Imagine someone declaring, "This statement I am making is false." Seems simple enough, right? But here's where the universe throws us a curveball. If the statement is true, then it must be false, as it claims, and if the statement is false, then it must be true. This self-contradictory loop highlights the potential for language to twist itself into knots, challenging the very foundation of truth itself. Think about it. How can a statement refer to itself? It's like looking at a photo of itself, infinitely repeating. Is your brain hurting yet? Next, we venture into the time-bending realm of the grandfather paradox. Picture this. You invent a time machine, travel back to the past, and accidentally prevent your own grandparents from ever meeting. Now, if they never met, they couldn't have had your parents and you wouldn't exist. But if you don't exist, how could you have traveled back in time to change the past? This paradox grapples with the mind-boggling implications of time travel, questioning whether it's possible to alter the past without unraveling the very fabric of our existence. Some propose the idea of parallel universes, where each change creates a new timeline. But if that's the case, are we constantly creating new universes with every decision we make? Hold on tight as we explore the Bootstrap Paradox, another head-scratcher involving time travel. This paradox is a fascinating concept that has puzzled scientists, philosophers, and science fiction writers alike. It delves into the complexities of cause and effect, and how they can become entangled in a seemingly endless loop. Imagine you find the sheet music for Beethoven's Fifth Symphony, but instead of being written by Beethoven, it has your name on it. This discovery is both thrilling and perplexing. How could you have composed such a masterpiece without any recollection of doing so? Driven by curiosity, you travel back in time and hand the music to a young Beethoven, who then claims it as his own masterpiece. Beethoven, unaware of the future, believes he has created something entirely original. The music becomes famous and history records him as the composer. The question is, who actually composed the symphony? Was it Beethoven who brought it to the world's attention, or was it you who found the music and took it back in time? This creates a loop where the origin of the symphony is unclear. You did, but only because you traveled back in time with the music that Beethoven then copied from you. Who got it from? Well, you get the picture. This loop creates a scenario where the symphony exists without a clear point of creation. It's like a chicken and egg situation, but with more time travel and classical music. The Bootstrap Paradox challenges our understanding of linear time and causality, making us question the very nature of existence and creation. This paradox challenges our understanding of causality, suggesting that information or objects can exist without a clear origin point. It raises profound questions about the nature of time and reality. Can something exist without ever being created? Can an effect precede its cause? It's enough to make your head spin faster than a vinyl record on a turntable. The Bootstrap Paradox is a mind-bending concept that invites us to think deeply about the mysteries of time travel and the intricate web of cause and effect. So next time you ponder the mysteries of the universe, remember the Bootstrap Paradox and the endless loop of creation it represents. Chapter 4. The Fermi Paradox. Where are all the aliens? Now let's turn our gaze to the cosmos with the Fermi Paradox. This intriguing concept, named after physicist Enrico Fermi, poses a simple yet profound question. Given the high probability of extraterrestrial life, why haven't we encountered any evidence of it? Given the vastness of the universe and the billions of stars and planets out there, it seems statistically improbable that we're alone, right? So, where is everybody? The Milky Way alone contains over 100 billion stars, many of which have planets in the habitable zone. With such staggering numbers, the silence is deafening. This paradox highlights the discrepancy between the high probability of extraterrestrial life and the lack of any concrete evidence or contact. Despite our advanced technology and countless efforts to scan the skies, we have yet to find any signs of intelligent life. This raises several possibilities and theories. Are we truly alone in this vast cosmic ocean, or are there factors we haven't considered? One possibility is that intelligent civilizations are extremely rare and short-lived. Perhaps they self-destruct through technological advancements or environmental catastrophes before they can make contact. Perhaps advanced civilizations choose to remain hidden, deliberately avoiding contact with us. They might have their reasons, such as observing us from a distance or following a non-interference policy, much like the Prime Directive in Star Trek, or maybe interstellar travel is far more challenging than we can imagine. The vast distances between stars, coupled with the immense energy required for space travel, might make it nearly impossible for civilizations to reach out to one another. Or, here's a chilling thought, perhaps intelligent life is a fleeting flicker in the grand scheme of the universe, destined to disappear as quickly as it arises. Civilizations might rise and fall in the blink of a cosmic eye, leaving no trace behind. The FMY Paradox remains one of the most thought-provoking questions in science and philosophy. As we continue to explore the universe, we may one day find the answers we seek, or perhaps we will come to accept the profound silence of the cosmos. Chapter 5. The Ship of Theus, the Paradox of Identity. Prepare to question the very nature of identity with the Ship of Theus. Imagine a ship that sets sail on a long voyage. Over time, its planks, sails, and masts need replacing, until eventually, every single piece of the original ship has been replaced. Is it still the same ship? If not, at what point did it cease to be the Ship of Theus? This paradox forces us to confront the philosophical dilemma of identity. Does identity lie in the physical form, or is it something more abstract and enduring? It's like that old axe you have in your garage. You've replaced the handle 3 times and the head twice, but it's still your trusty axe, right? Or is it? Chapter 6. The Twin Paradox, Time Gets Relative. Fasten your seatbelts as we journey into the mind-bending realm of Einstein's theory of special relativity with the twin paradox. Imagine 2 identical twins born on the same day, sharing the same genetic makeup and living similar lives. One stays on Earth, living a normal life, while the other embarks on a high-speed space voyage, traveling to distant stars at velocities close to the speed of light. According to Einstein's theory, time slows down for objects in motion relative to stationary observers. This phenomenon is known as time dilation. The faster you move through space, the slower you move through time, at least from the perspective of someone who is stationary. So when the spacefaring twin returns to Earth after their incredible journey, they will have aged less than their Earthbound sibling. This means that while years might have passed on Earth, only a fraction of that time has passed for the traveling twin. This paradox challenges our intuitive understanding of time as a constant, revealing its flexible nature. Time is not an absolute, unchanging entity, but rather a variable that can stretch and compress depending on your relative motion. It's like that saying, time flies when you're having fun, except in this case, time flies when you're traveling at near the speed of light. Imagine the implications for space travel, aging, and our understanding of the universe. So if you want to stay young, maybe a one-way trip to a distant star is the answer. But remember, while you might return younger, the world you left behind will have moved on, aging in your absence. The twin paradox is a fascinating glimpse into the strange and wonderful world of relativity, where time is not what it seems, and the universe holds secrets that challenge our very perception of reality. Chapter 7. The Paradox of Tolerance. The Limits of Acceptance. Finally, we confront the societal implications of the paradox of tolerance. This paradox argues that a society that tolerates everything, even intolerance, will ultimately be destroyed by the intolerant. How can a society that values tolerance protect itself from those who would exploit that tolerance to destroy it? This paradox presents a complex dilemma with no easy answers. It forces us to grapple with the balance between upholding freedom of expression and protecting the very values that allow a tolerant society to flourish. It's a tightrope walk between acceptance and self-preservation, and finding that balance is crucial for the survival of any tolerant society. Outro until next time, space explorers. Thanks for joining me on this exhilarating journey through the cosmos of paradoxes. These mind-bending puzzles remind us that the universe is full of mysteries, constantly challenging our assumptions and pushing the boundaries of our understanding. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more mind-bending content. See you in the next video.